Hi everyone, this is Karthikeyan from IIM Trichy PGPM batch of 24-26. So the news is India has successfully achieved its fiscal deficit target of 4.8% of its GDP for fiscal year 24-25. So this is confirmed by the Controller General of Accounts CGA. This is a deficit body for Union government. So before we go into it, what is fiscal deficit? So fiscal deficit is the government's total expenditure and its total deficit difference. So here the total deficit, which means excludes the borrowings. So the formula for fiscal deficit is total expenditure minus total receipts. So the total receipts includes revenue receipts and capital receipts. The fiscal deficit is generally expressed in the percentage of GDP to show its impact on the economy. It indicates that the amount of money that the government needs to borrow to cover its expenses. What are the implications of a fiscal deficit? So fiscal deficit should be manageable for macroeconomic stability. Higher fiscal deficit leads to increased borrowing, which will result in rising debt burden and inflammatory pressures. So it will also cause crowding out effect, where higher borrowing cost for the government reduces the funds available for private investments. So for 24 and 25, the India's fiscal deficit is around 15.77 lakh crore, which is 4.5% of the GDP. The count of 4.58 is generally set in the budget of Indian government. Currently, the total revenue receipts is around 30.78 lakh crore, and the total expenditure is around 46.55 lakh crore. The total expenditure includes capital expenditure and revenue expenditure. Capital expenditure is around 10.52 lakh crore. This is generally used for asset creations, and the revenue expenditure is around 36.03 lakh crore. This is used for salaries and subsidies and for some expenses like that. So next is India is planning for fiscal deficit of 4.4% of its GDP in fiscal year of 25 to 26. Let's see about what is national debt and its relationship with fiscal debt. So national debt is the cumulative borrowing by the government to fund its fiscal deficit. Currently, India's outstanding of debt is around 181.74 lakh crore, which is targeted to around 196.78 lakh crore in the fiscal year of 25 and 26. So what are the factors that influence fiscal deficit? Fiscal policies are two types, which is explanatory and contractionary. Fiscal policy is generally used for governments to take decisions on how much they have to spend and how much they have to tax it. So explanatory policy is used during the economic slowdowns. It involves more spending and lower taxes, like you make people to spend more and you cut the taxes for them. And contraction policy is used when the economy is overheating, and like if you have a high debt. So this is used when this involves less spending and higher taxes. Then other factors which influence fiscal deficit are economic cycles, like recessions, where the people spend more and taxes less. This will make your economic booms and deficit tends to fall. Unexpected events like natural events, like example COVID, etc., and inefficient tax collections. If you doesn't manage your taxes well, you can't make your deficit well. And other factors like global inflation, commodity prices, and trade dynamics. Then what are the initiatives that taken by Indian government for this is Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management, FRBM Act in 2003. This is introduced by government to set the target for each fiscal year to how much they have to make the debt to GDP ratio. uh, okay, they are the one who launched that term like debt to GDP ratio to each fiscal years. Then next one is state level fiscal responsibility. Each state has to implement the fiscal responsibilities laws, which is called FRLs, to maintain their own fiscal deficits. And RBI has advised each states to which has high debts to create a debt consolidation plans. Thank you.